guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Raida. If this is the first time that you're seeing my face, welcome to my channel. Over here I do take you guys on my journey to becoming a medical laboratory technician. Now if this is a field that you're interested in, definitely go check out my other videos. I do provide you guys a lot of information. I take you guys on my journey to school, to placement, and answer as many questions as I can. So definitely check out my previous videos. Okay, so today's video, as you guys can already tell from the title, I am going to be taking you guys with me to come study. I'm going to show you guys how I study because, you know, I'm a bit strange when it comes to my studying, especially if I am studying from home. Most of the time I actually enjoy studying from home because, well, you guys will see in just a minute why I like studying from home. So you guys are probably wondering, what the hell are you studying for? I am studying for the OSMT. OSMT is the Ontario Society of Medical Technologists, but the name has changed from OSMT to Mlpao. In other words, I'm studying for my license. I am studying to get certified to work in the field as a medical laboratory technician. I think in the States they call it board exams. I think that's what you guys call it over there in the States. I could be wrong. So for those of you guys that don't know, I was actually supposed to write my exam in June. Well, initially I was supposed to write my exam in March. So the March exam got canceled because of the whole pandemic, and then it got pushed back to June. Now I just got a message saying that the June exam has actually been extended to August. And what they're gonna do is it's gonna be an online exam. So it's kind of good. It's not going to be your typical online exam. Apparently it's a type of online exam where your cameras need to be on and your mic needs to be on. So just to make sure, you know, you're not cheating, they're going to be watching you. But yeah, that's what's going to be happening. That's in August, and that's exactly what I'm studying for. So it's 3 months away, but you know what? You got to prepare because these type of exams are intense and they're over 300 questions, and your girl has focusing issues. Hopefully in August I can just write it and get it over with, because another extension is going to make me lose my goddamn mind. Like I'm finito. I am finished. I just need to write my exam, get my license, and get the hell on. Period. So let's get right into my studying. I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Let me know for any medical laboratory technicians or technologists out there if you guys are familiar with this book. It's the Clinical Procedures for Medical Assistants. Let me know. I'm actually interested to know if anyone else out there is using the same book. But this was a book that was provided to me by my school, and this is what I'm starting off studying. The first thing I normally will do if I'm studying at home is that I will read. So this particular chapter 2, medical asepsis and the OSHA standard. So I'm just gonna go through it because this particular chapter has a lot of information on OSHA. When I study at home, I have a habit of reading out loud. You guys, that's how I study. I read out loud. Okay, it helps. It sticks in my brain for some reason. And yeah, I'm gonna get into it. Okay, so introduction to medical asepsis and the OSHA standard. Medical asepsis. Okay, so I did just finish reading chapter 2, which is medical asepsis and the OSHA standard. I did read through the chapter, and as you guys saw me, I was reading out loud. So whenever I study at home, I have the opportunity to kind of read out loud, and for some reason, for me, when I do read out loud, I know it's kind of weird, but the information sticks, and I'm able to retain the information even longer compared to if I was to read it in my head. So the second thing I always do is go on YouTube and find videos relating to the chapter that I just read. Because I am a visual person, when I see things, it also sticks. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I write, for instance, this chapter is called medical asepsis and the OSHA standard. In this case, let's just write medical asepsis, for instance. I did find a video on here titled Medical Asepsis Lab Audio Lecture. So that's what this particular YouTube video is called, and it's exactly what I was just reading, but the difference is now I have someone else on here who's basically teaching it to me, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and watch this video.
We will use with every client that we. Today's lecture is going to discuss medical asepsis, and this is really a lecture or content skills. We're going through some in a lecture and
Okay, so you guys, the third step to me studying and making sure the information sticks is while I'm watching the video, I'm also going to be taking notes. So you guys see my little notebook here. I am going to be taking notes as I watch the video, because when I was reading my book, I wasn't taking notes. I was strictly reading, and I was reading out loud. So now that I found a video on here that's pretty much talking about the same exact thing that I just read, I'm gonna let it run and I'm gonna go ahead and take my notes. Okay.
so clean means clean, meaning you know and can assure that it's been.
I do typically right after I'm done writing all my notes and highlighting all the important parts, I will go ahead and quiz myself, and I do this by going to Quizlet. You guys know I use Quizlet for everything. If you guys have any other websites out there that are extremely helpful for studying, please let me know, but for now that's what I use Quizlet. So let's go ahead and log in. Quizlet has an app, so you can download the app from the App Store, but if you don't want to do that, you can just go straight to quizlet.com and then sign up. In my case, I just signed in. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and click on search. And then because I was studying this particular chapter, which is medical asepsis, I'm gonna type in medical asepsis. I literally typed medical asepsis, and the first thing that came up for me was a test that was already made by a previous user. And so if I click on flashcards, and the first flashcard that came up for me was list 4 examples of types of microorganisms. So from what I know, microorganisms, so I would say fungi, protozoa, bacteria, parasite, fungi, protozoa. Let me see. Bacteria, I missed virus, protozoa, fungi, and animal parasites. I missed virus. Okay, next flashcard. Define medical asepsis. Medical asepsis is anything that's free from infection, I would say. Okay, let me flip over the flashcard and see what their answer is. It says clean and free from infection, pathogens have been eliminated. So see, I was close, but I was missing a few things. Okay, let's go to flashcard number 3. What type of organisms may remain on an object that is considered medically aseptic? That would be non-pathogenic. So anything that's non-pathogenic can remain on a object. And yep, the answer was non-pathogens. Okay, let me go to number 4. What is the name given to the organism that uses organic or living substance for food? I think that's aerobes. And the answer was heterotrophs. I can't even pronounce it, but the answer was heterotrophs. Okay, clearly I need to study a little bit more. Number 5, why do most microorganisms prefer a neutral pH? I would say it's because I believe it's because they cannot grow in an acidic environment, but let me check. The answer is when the environment is too acidic or too basic, they die. Okay, moving on to flashcard number 6. List 5 examples of how microorganisms enter the body. List 5 examples. Okay, I would say through the nose, through the skin, through the eyes, through the ears, and through the mouth. Okay, so the answers are broken skin, mouth, nose, throat, eyes. Oh, and your reproductive tract. I always forget that one. Okay, this one is list 3 ways a microorganism can be transmitted from one person to another. Touching, through objects, and air. So the answers are direct contact with person or body fluids, okay? Second one was indirect contact, sneezing or coughing, okay? And the last one was contaminated hands, equipment, food, or water. Woo! This is flashcard number 8. List 4 factors that make a host more susceptible to a pathogen. Oh, an elderly person, I think. Someone with a compromised immune system, a child. Let me see. Okay, the answer was poor health, poor hygiene, poor nutrition, and stress. Let's go to number 9. Flashcard number 9 is list 5 protective devices of the body that prevent the entrance of microorganisms. Sneezing, coughing, I believe. It's intact skin, your mucous membranes, your mucus and cilia, coughing and sneezing, and sweat. I forget about that one. So the last flashcard is the difference between a resident and non-resident flora. So I believe resident flora is harmless. Is it harmless? And I think non-resident flora, aka transient flora, is no. You know what? Let me just read this. So the answer is, so resident flora is harmless, non-pathogenic, attached to a deep layer of skin, difficult to remove. Transient flora lives on superficial layers of the skin, picked up from person, equipment, or surfaces, easily washed off with proper hand hygiene. All right. This is the last step. Typically in my studying, I will go ahead and quiz myself. I'll do this for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes usually, or until I'm done with all of the flashcards. There's 64 flashcards. I am on flashcard number 11. Typically this will take me about half an hour, and if I wanted to do more tests I would at that point. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys learned a little bit on how I study. It is a process for me. I do this every single time. Like, I literally have to read first, then I have to watch my YouTube video, then I take my notes, then I do my quiz. It's a 4-step process for me. I always do it. It works. And I hope that you guys learned something. For my next video, I am going to be doing a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions in particular about this field, do not hesitate to drop me down a comment. Also, make sure you do subscribe, you like, you share, and you comment. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!